Welcome back to another episode of Life Thus Far. I'm Leland Clayton. Cut to you, Valence. That's Valence Michael. He's producing us today. Also my co-host. And we have a very special guest. I've been knowing this comedian since I first started. I've seen her around, and she's always made me laugh. One of the OGs, in my opinion. Danielle Wooten.
What up, though, y'all? Not an OG.
Yeah.
Too young
but
for that.
I feel like you've been doing it a little bit longer than I have.
Yeah, I've been working.
You've been.
So I guess maybe I am kind of OG.
Yeah.
I'm OG-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't feel like that, though. I feel like it was yesterday. Like, I still feel like new.
We got blipped. We got
2020.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 2020, 2021, too, kind of, mostly.
Fucked us all up.
Took 2 years off our time, off our life. Really did. I seen something on the internet the other day, because I be going down rabbit holes, and I hate it when I do this to myself, but it said that we actually haven't really exist since 2020. Like, this ain't even real.
You're deep in some conspiracy.
But I'm still, what I'm so upset about is that I'm still not rich. Like, what the? Yeah. Like, we went to a whole nother realm, and I still ain't got no lot of money. Yeah. I hate it here.
Yeah.
I don't like it here too. Next.
It might. Oh, you want to get on to the next one?
Yeah, next round. Get me out of here.
Yeah. I don't know. This one's okay.
It's cool.
Well, yeah, we got to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
This is a Life Stories podcast. This is Life Thus Far. Thank you for coming.
Yes, I appreciate it. I love this.
I know I usually like meet people at the door.
Yeah.
Because it's like
sketchy.
You know, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have given you the tour, but Valence got you. And
he got me up in here. Made it safe.
Word.
I'm here.
Okay.
So, I want to hear your life story.
Life story.
Yeah. I want to this point, but take me to the very beginning. I want to hear about your parents.
Okay. Parents, cool. So, my mom, that's my girl. Anybody who ever meets my mother immediately will look at me and be like, I see why you're a comedian. Yeah. I get it. Like, and I think my comedy style is just like me bringing my mother to the stage almost, I would say. Like, really, my personality for the most part is laid back. But on stage, I have like more energy and I talk more trash. And that's my mom all day, every day. Like, my mother always was I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it 100. Like, my mother was... a lot of women use the term like their mother was their first bully. I wouldn't say my mother was a bully, but my mother just prepared me for the world. Like, she would say stuff like, you got two choices. Either you're going to be fat or funky. Pick, you can't be both. So you out here eating snacks, girl. Make sure you don't stink. Wash right. Like, my mother, she just was harsh about things. Like, it could be something simple. I remember like being younger, like maybe 8 and going to my mother like, Mom, I'm ready to go outside. And she'd be like, no, the fuck you not. Your breath stink. Go back up there and wash your teeth. Yeah. Like, she'd be like, go up there, do it now. Yeah. Because if you go outside, they're going to be like, your breath stinking. And they're going to be looking at me like I'm a bad mom. And I let my daughter go outside, but her breath stinking. Like, my mother just...
Did all of our moms hear the same thing?
Had to be. I think it's just like Baltimore black mom 101. Like, I don't know.
But it's a national thing. So.
Yeah, I think that they grew up in these streets. They know how people are. They know how harsh kids can be. They know kids can tease you. Like, my mother just always, and I'm a softie in reality, I've went home and cried like, oh, they said this or whatever. My mother be like, you go back and you say fuck you. Okay? And then you beat them up. And don't, I remember one time these girls, they were trying to bank me. I was going to try to bank me. And my mother said, I came in the house crying. And she said, oh, no. You don't run from no fight. So she told my brother's like 6 years older than me. She told my brother, she said, go with her outside. We went over to the basketball court. And she said, you fight the biggest one. And she told my brother, don't you let nobody else jump on her.
Yeah.
And I had to go out there and I beat that girl up. And then my mother told me if I didn't do it, she was going to beat me when I went back in the house. Like, my mother did not play. And it's so crazy because when I was younger, I used to be like, oh, this lady is just too much for me. But now I appreciate it so much as an adult. I appreciate it so much. I'm like, she prepared me for this. She prepared, because when you putting yourself out there to the world, you getting even more scrutiny.
Yeah.
So she prepared me to be able to handle it or whatever. So that's how I was. My mom and my dad, they were together. They got married after I was born. My brother, he has a different dad. They got married after I was born. But my father, he's a jokester too. My father just told me the most racist joke yesterday and thought it was so funny. And I was like, Dad, I can't use this joke. They cancel people. You want to hear the joke? Yeah. Okay, so
we might cut it out.
Literally, he just told me this yesterday. He said, why two Chinese people can't have a white baby?
Why?
I know it. I know what it is. Because two Wongs can't make a white.
Yes, how do you know? Because where did he get this joke from?
Yeah.
Because two Wongs can't make a white.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said. I said, Daddy. And he thought it was so funny. I was like,
yeah, we're going down.
Yeah, we're going down for this. Because, no, I watched Love Island. The girl just got put off of Love Island for saying her eyes was chinky. So, and I never knew chinky was a bad word.
Right.
Take that out.
We're gonna bleep this whole
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode.
Okay. That never happened. But anyway, yes. Like, so my father, he's a jokester. He's always been cool. During a part of my childhood, my father did get on crack. I'm from Baltimore. He was a functioning crack addict, though. My father worked every day, you know, and he still would get me what I want. If I asked for stuff, he would get it or whatever. He just was, you know, doing what he was doing, and my mother was fighting that. So at the time when I used to think my mother was so mean, she was going through a lot. Like,
they stayed together?
No, they not together now, but they was together up until I was 14.
Yeah.
They got separated when I was 14. They didn't get a divorce until probably I was about 16, 17. But yeah. But basically I would say 14 because that's when we moved out. Me and my mom moved out. And that's when I found out my father was on crack. And I used this as a joke previously, but I don't know. I feel bad because I don't know if my father ready for me to just talk about him being on crack to the world. Surprise, I'm on this podcast saying it. But I used to say this joke, but it's so 1,000% true. I didn't know that my father, because like I said, my father worked every day. He never not worked. He still worked to this day. He's retired and still worked. My father always worked. I knew he went to work, and that's all I knew. I knew he was the nicer parent, and he went to work. So I adored my dad. I literally just thought his butt stank. Because he would go in the bathroom. I don't know if y'all know what crack smell like, but crack smell like funky butt crack. And I would go into
I didn't know this.
It does. I didn't find that out until years later when I dated a drug dealer. That's something else. But no, I used to go in the bathroom after he would be in the bathroom for a long time. And I'd be like, oh, Daddy, butt stink. Ew. Why did this man butt stink like this so bad? And then when my mom and my dad was breaking up, and I was just like, I don't want to go with her. I want to stay with Daddy. And my brother was just blunt with me. He was like, no, you don't. Daddy's on crack. I'm like, oh. Okay. I didn't know that. So it was like, when it hit me, and then I'm like automatically, my mind going to Lexington Market crackheads. Like, I'm like, oh my Jesus, is Daddy going to be like that? Because I've never seen him be like that. Like, to me,
Yeah.
He was always normal because he worked every day. If I asked him for something, he gave it to me. I asked him for money, he gave it to me. So to me, I never saw, I'm automatically going to the street crackheads. And then I'm like, well, if me and my mother leave, what's stopping him from going that hard?
Yeah.
But actually, it made it better because he stopped. Hey, look at that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. But the joke I would used to do is I would say, like, when I found out he was on crack, I'm like, "Whew, thank God it's not his butt." Thought it was his butt.
I thought it was the crack of his ass. It was
okay, I thought it was the crack of his ass, but it was real crack. Like, I really did. I was like, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not a joke that I kept saying because I'm like, do my father want me to talk about this? I don't know. Like, we never had a conversation about it. It's like I knew, and then I knew he wasn't, but we never had a conversation. Like, my father ain't never say, yeah, I was on that shit back in the day. Like, we ain't never talk about it.
It's not, even still, it's not something y'all have really discussed.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I still struggle with that as a comedian, where it's like, how much of my family's business I want to put out there. Like, I could tell you everything about myself, but like, how much do I want to talk about? It's still like relevant to you and how you feel and how you grew up, but it's like, how much of that you want to give away?
I know. Yeah. And I feel like that, I don't know, it's so weird. And I've said the joke before, but never in front of my dad. But I have a whole set about my mother, but the set about my mother is just really about her more so being a protective mom, but just the way that she go about it, and she knows it's true. So my mother will come to my show and she'd be dying laughing or whatever. But then sometimes, how, of course, when we make jokes, we'll exaggerate something or something. My mother be in the audience like, I ain't say that. Like, girl, I know you ain't say that. You said something like it. Girl, just be quiet.
Let me do my jokes.
Right. My mother will definitely be in the audience and turn to people like, I ain't say that. Girl, be quiet. Yes, you did.
So knowing that much about your parents, what was growing up in Baltimore like? You're from Baltimore.
Yep, from Baltimore. Born and raised. West Side. Over West. That's how we say it.
What was it like?
To me, I had overall a good childhood. Like, early parts, we grew up Emerson Village area. My whole family lives in that area. So what's so crazy is like my mom's mom live on one street, 2 blocks over, my dad's mom live. And then I have aunts and uncles around. So, like, in that neighborhood, I could just walk around and go to aunts, uncles, grandmother. My father's sister lived directly across the street from my mother's mother at one point.
Wow.
Like, so my family, and they all knew each other. So they knew each other childhood. They all knew each other. My father has a different dad, but he is from around there too. I was like, oh my, you stayed in the neighborhood, didn't you? Okay. She stayed right away with it. Yeah. So, but everybody, so it was very like close knit when I was younger, because we would go over one grandmother house and spend the night. One grandmother was nicer than the other, I will say. So we would go over my father's mother house because she was the nice one. So we would go over there, stay the night. Then, my other grandmother lived around the corner. We would go over there, visit her. My aunt lived around the corner, cousins. We would go visit them, cousins on both sides. So it was always very close knit when I was younger. But we moved like northwest, because we was living in Emerson Village at that time. But then we moved like northwest, and it was off of Garrison Boulevard, and we had a single family house, nice house, great house. It was haunted. People don't believe me.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, so it was haunted. So the house, my mother bought the house from my grandfather's friend. And it was a weird situation. Now that I think about it as an adult, I'm like, what was going on? So he basically moved into our old house, and then we moved into his house. Switched. Yeah, it was weird. It was something, but he was a friend of my grandfather's. And we moved into the house. like I said, gorgeous house, gorgeous neighborhood, single family house, huge yard, everything. I was like, okay, we got money. We didn't.
Y'all had ghosts.
We had ghosts instead. So Mr. Johnny was his name. He died maybe a month, 2 months after we moved into the house. It wasn't too long afterwards, but
the man that moved into your house,
to our old house, who we moved into his old house,
he died 2 months.
He
after.
died like a few months after we moved in.
Whoa.
He told my mom, I'm going to come back and check on my house. Make sure you taking care of it, this, that, and the other. He told her that. So after he died, and we had our childhood doggy, we had Peppy. He lived there. So it would be different stuff. Like Peppy would stop in the corner and look up at the corner and just be barking. And he wasn't like the type of dog that'll bark all the time.
Yeah.
So it was like when he would do that, it was like, why are you barking? Yeah. One time, like my mom and my dad and their friends, they would be in the basement smoking weed. They'd be downstairs. We'll be upstairs, me, my brother, or if my cousins was over there. But it was one time, me and my brother was home. We was upstairs. I was in my room. He was in his room. Remember them old school wood floor model TVs? We had one of those in the living room. The TV came on, volume all the way up by itself. My mother came upstairs. She was like, what's going on? She came upstairs to us. We're knocked out sleep. She was like, y'all turned that TV on? We like, no, we was asleep. We was knocked out. And she was like, all right now. It was just like a common joke. Like we knew it was Mr. Johnny. She'd be like, all right now, Johnny, chill out, stop playing. Like we would just say it out loud. So this was the one time that was really scary. My brother wasn't home. Me and my mom was in the house making breakfast. My dad used to work overnight, so he was upstairs asleep. We're looking for, black people, we're not going to turn that TV on. We're looking for the remote control. So we picked up all of the cushions off the couch, looking for the remote. Cannot find it. Me and my mother go back in the kitchen. I even went upstairs. I'm like, Daddy, you got the remote up here? He was asleep. He like, no, I ain't got the remote. Went back downstairs. Me and my mother go back in the kitchen. My mother said, all right, Johnny, put my goddamn remote back. Me and my mother go back in the living room. The remote is sitting on the couch. Just sitting dead in the middle on the couch. Mind you, we just lift up the whole cushions, put them back, put the pillows back. And the remote was sitting there after my mother said, Johnny, put my goddamn remote back. It was so many different stories like that.
That's
like
some scary shit.
Scary
but that's
shit.
What you gotta do for real. Sometimes you just gotta be like, hey, I'm not playing with you right now.
All right, John. Yeah. All right.
Stop fucking with me, Johnny.
It was just like we used to call it, the street I used to live on was called Fern Hill. So we used to call it the haunted house on Fern Hill. But yeah, it was always like weird stuff would happen in that house. But we were just so used to it. Like I said, we'd just be like, oh, that's Johnny. Now, one time, this was a whole nother scary situation. It was me and all of my cousins. And they remember this. We was playing hide and go seek. We was upstairs. My mother room in the front, my room in the middle, my brother room in the back. My brother bed was the base. You know how you would make whatever the base is. So we're running around. We all run and pile up on my brother's bed. I was the last one running there, pile up. Somebody came and was standing in the doorway. We all saw the person standing in the doorway, and they like floated across towards the window and then disappeared. We're screaming to the top of our lungs. My mother comes after that and turned the light on. She's like, what the hell y'all screaming about? And we was like, whoa, was that you? Who was that? Scared us so bad we ain't say shit the rest of the night. We were just sitting around like, that was scary. So it was haunted. I believe in ghosts firmly. And aliens.
And aliens?
Yeah, you don't believe in aliens?
I mean, it would be crazy not to. But the galaxy's huge, right?
Yeah, it's something. And I don't think it may be 100% what we think it is. I think most of them are underwater. That's a whole nother story. See, don't get me with my conspiracies.
But yeah,
You definitely been down a few rabbit holes.
I go down these rabbit holes and I be believing the people. I be listening to the story. I be like, what? Yes, that did happen.
yeah, we'll do. So let's get your life story, and then we'll take a break.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and do what we call life right now.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear some of that.
Yeah. So I'm just I played basketball because I always was a tall girl. But it was like, I think I played basketball because people expected me to play basketball because I was tall. So I used to play basketball like for recreation centers. And I would...
You were, what position did you play?
Center.
You were center?
Because I'm tall. 10, I think from 10 to about 16, played basketball. And then I started liking boys.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, I had been liking boys. I ain't gonna lie. I had started liking boys at like 13.
Yeah.
But they played basketball too. So I kept playing to be with the boys. But then I just really, I was just like, I traded my basketball shorts in for a tennis skirt. And ain't played tennis. Word. That was back when you would wear the Reebok tennis skirts with the freaky reeds. Yes, with the slouch socks. Oh, word. I was outside with it. But word. I just started liking boys. And my mother had my brother when she was 16. So her whole mission in life was for me not to be a teen mom. Like, she was not with it. She was like, you will not be a teen mom. I'm not with it. You know, once she found out I lost my virginity, she tricked me into finding out that I lost my virginity because I hooked school one day. My friends tried to have sex. I wasn't having sex. I was eating ravioli and watching the Maury show. I wasn't doing none of that. But they stupid left. Everybody found out we hooked school. We was like in middle school. They found a condom. Found out.
At least you were being safe.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. See, look at you. You blaming me like they did. I didn't. It was my friend and her boyfriend. I was chilling, and sure enough, when the parents found out, his mother, we was over the boy house, her friend house, and his mother was like, I found a condom. Somebody was in here trying to have sex. And so I'm trying not to snitch, but I'm like, it wasn't me. And I'm like, Ma, I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Like, I'm being so honest with her. Like, it wasn't me. And she was like, okay, well, are you a virgin? Now, that's different. I said I ain't trying to do it today, but I ain't said I ain't never do it. Like, girl, about your business. And so she was like, tell me the truth. And it's so crazy because you know how certain memories you remember everything. Like we was in the kitchen. My mother was frying pork chops in a black skillet, and I just remember. Like, I was looking so forward to the pork chops until we got on this me fucking situation. I was like, dang.
How did we get here?
I know. I don't even want a pork chop no more. My mother was frying up pork chops, and she was like, are you a virgin? She kept on asking me, she's like, are you a virgin? And she was like, I'm taking you to the doctors, and they're going to tell me. And if you don't tell me and I find out from them, I'm going to be so upset. And I was just like... She was like, are you a virgin? And I was like, no.
I've been fucking.
Oh, no. I know. And then my mother is just like I said, she's so raw. Like, she wanted details. She was like, well, did you put this thing in your mouth? And then I'm like, Ma, chill. Yeah. You know, back then, you know, we thought sucking dick was disgusting. Like, I ain't do that. No.
Ew, never.
Ew. Why would I do that?
Not in my mouth.
Right. I was like, no, I didn't do all that. And she was like, oh my gosh. She's like, I'm still taking you to the doctor. So she took me to the doctors. I got on birth control. And whew, been fucking ever since. Like, no.
Well, before the basketball and the fucking
right.
What kind of student would you say you were?
Yeah.
Oh, so smart. Say, look at me. I'm like so smart. Say no. I was really, really good in school, but my problem, every report card, too talkative. I got along with so many different groups of people. Like I wasn't like one group I was cool with the popular people, but I also was cool with the nerds, and I also was cool with the athletes. Like I also was cool with the artsy people. Like I fit in every room with every person. So no matter what the class was, I excelled. Like I'm just a fast learner. I'm a visual learner. And I was the type that I would finish my work and then I'll start talking, and then you know how the teacher will come and be like, are y'all done?
Right.
Y'all up here talking? And I'm like, yeah. Not only am I done, but I got 100.
Right.
You know, and everybody else is not done.
Yeah,
so it got to the point in school, at least I would say in elementary and middle school, where my teachers would just find other stuff for me to do because I'm a distract the class. So when I was done, they would be like, I was always the person, you would see me in the hallway. I'm walking past classrooms like, because I got to go take something to another teacher or go to the office or... And that's why I just got along with so many groups of people and stuff like that. So I was very like cool and got along with so many people. But something changed when I went to high school. Like I feel like when I went to high school, I retracted. Grades wise, I was still there, but I wasn't like as social as I was like in middle school and elementary school. I think it just because it was a different scene. I lived over west, but I originally went to Mervo when I was in the 9th grade, which is over east. So it was just like a whole nother atmosphere. I used to call Mervo lean on me. Mervo used to be dirty. It was bad there. I was like, whew, this is crazy. But
East Side High and shit.
Really, it was exciting. Like, but it was always a group of us that lived over west, but went there, so we caught the same.
So it
bus.
wasn't just you. It was like
because Mervo,
there were people that you knew.
Yeah, it was like Mervo was like a magnet school, whatever they call. I said magnetic, a magnet school. So. You had to have certain grades to get in there, but it was ghetto. It was so ghetto because I think if you lived in the neighborhood, you can go there too. So it was people used to sell drugs to the teachers. It was crazy. It was very lean on me ish. Yeah, really. In gym, every time we had gym class, they would set the locker rooms on fire.
Yeah,
they would set something on fire in the locker rooms, and we would have to go outside. And then when it started getting cold, I started cussing them niggas. I'd be like, "Look, don't y'all set nothing on fire. It's cold outside. We got our shorts on. I'm not going out there."
Yeah.
But it was fun. And then when my mother and my father separated, we had to move out the county, and I was pissed. I did not want to go out there with them clowns out Woodlawn. I was so mad because I just thought I was like, I'm a city girl. I don't want to be out here. And my mom was like, no, you're not traveling. First of all, you already don't like getting up, which was true. And she was like, you think you're going to get up early in the morning and it still be dark outside in the wintertime and have to travel all the way over east for school? No, you're going to go to Woodlawn. Whole nother life. I had to get on a cheese bus.
What was that like?
Hated it. I was like, these people are weird. They was weird to me.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all weird out here.
Yeah, county people.
Yeah. I just thought county people was weird as hell. I was like, y'all are weird. Y'all strange. What's going on with y'all? Why y'all act like this? But that was an eye-opening experience too. Like it was I think every time I did something different, it was like a whole nother experience. And I went to Woodlawn the year that, I don't know if y'all remember the guy, he killed his girlfriend. Y'all remember that story?
Oh, yeah.
The serial.
Hyman Lee. Yes, the serial podcast, because I listened to that. I was so into it because I was there when it happened. Like I literally went to Woodlawn that year, or the year before it happened. I think it happened in 99. I started going to Woodlawn in 98. So, and I didn't know a lot of people in the I didn't live in the county, so I didn't know people. So it was just like I had to learn people again. And But me and the girl was in the same French class, the girl that got killed. Yeah. But I didn't know her. She wasn't my friend because I just started going there. But we were in the same class. Like, even when they showed the documentary on HBO, my French teacher is on there, you know, talking about her because she was really good in the French class or whatever. And they show pictures of when we went on a field trip to a French restaurant out Ellicott City, and they show pictures of her there, and I was there. I wasn't in the pictures, but I was there because I ain't know that lady. Right. But I don't know why, because I already like documentaries. So it's like when I was listening to that series, I was like, yes, I was there. Yes, I know where Lincoln Park is. Oh my gosh, like I was so into it. But yeah, I was going there that same year, so it was weird. But I think my 12th grade year, my best friend, she went to Weston. She was flunking out. She wound up transferring to Woodlawn. It was over after that. We was outside. Ooh, it was so fun.
And y'all were there until you graduated?
Until we graduated. Yeah, we both graduated from Woodlawn. So yeah, she came there, and we had fun once she was there. But by the time I was in the 12th grade, like I said, my grades was really good. So by the time I was in the 12th grade, I didn't even have to go to school all day. I was in the work program, I believe, early work. I worked 2 jobs in the 12th grade.
Where were you working?
I worked at Sears, and I worked at Montgomery Ward's. Statute of limitation, but I used to steal so bad. I'm trying to tell you. We used to get it.
What were you stealing?
Oh, big stuff. Like, no, seriously. Like, my homegirl worked in the kids department. So I think she had got like a PlayStation. I didn't go that far, but I did go far enough because it was like one Christmas, everybody was lit for Christmas. They was like, yes, like, Danielle is the best Christmas gift. So to this day, my mother has a KitchenAid mixer. She still use it to this day. Sears. Yeah. I'm not telling y'all how much I paid. Sears. Because I worked in the home good department. So I would get my brother's first wife. She used to be a little scam anyway. She would come up there and we would ring up like washcloths for the price of a KitchenAid blender. Yeah. So, yeah, stuff like that. Am I incriminating myself? Statute of limitation.
Statute of limitation.
Sears is not even still open, is it?
And they were insured anyway.
Yeah. Ain't my fault.
Yeah, all that stuff is insured.
Yeah, this one girl made it hot and it got caught. After that, we couldn't do it no more. But I was so glad I had already got all my Christmas stuff.
Yeah, so. You got whatever you needed.
I was good after that, but worked at Sears. I worked at Montgomery Ward's. I worked at Wendy's. Wendy's. And it's so crazy because it's a guy, Elwood, and he's in the movie industry and stuff like that. We do stuff together now, and we're in movies and stuff like that. And we worked at Wendy's together back in the day. So it's so crazy now to see him. Mr. Class.
So familiar, Elwood.
You know Elwood probably. His Mr. Class is what he go by, but he do modeling, he in movies, all that other stuff. So you probably know who he is. But we were both went to Woodlawn, and we both worked at Wendy's together. So I worked at Wendy's. I always had a job. Yeah. Always had a job, always worked at Wendy's, worked at Montgomery Ward, Sears, Cardwell Bankers. That was all through high school. And then I worked at like this restaurant at a hotel right after high school. And then shortly after that, I had got a job at the Red Cross. But I did go to college. I went to Coppin State. I got in there. Word. I did everything on my own too. It was so weird.
Yeah, like, you worked a million jobs.
Yeah, I worked. I guess like my mother was just getting used to being on her own without my dad. My brother was in his own world. Yeah. So for me, I just was like trying to figure out what I was going to do. So I was just trying to think out like, okay, what can I do to make money? I was like, I could be a nurse. I couldn't be a nurse.
Not
but,
for you.
No, but I thought that was a good idea. So, like, when I was in school, I seen, and that was the good thing about me probably going to Woodlawn and going to a county school. I was around other people who were like, they're preparing I'm like, do what? I'm supposed to do what? Apply for college? I got to take a test. I got to do that. I didn't know none of this stuff. My mother, she just wasn't in it. So I had to figure it out. So I just was like following what they was doing. And I was filling out the stuff and filling out the FAFSA and doing whatever. And I got in the cop and whatever. And then I just wound up telling my mother, I'm like, oh yeah, I got in the cop. And she was like, what? That's a big deal. I was like, oh, I just did it on my own. Like she didn't even know I had applied, nothing.
That's what's up.
I got in.
I was graduating high school. Me and my mom were doing it at the same time. We were in
really. She was trying
together.
to go. Yeah. I wound up going to BCCC because I flunked out of copping. Real bad. But I was working. I started working at the Red Cross, and it was like a good job. And I was making good money, and I could get overtime. So it was like sometimes I would work overnight, and then in the morning I'd be like, shoot, I gotta go to school. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I would, or I'll go to school, miss a class here and there. So I wind up not doing that good, and my mother wind up actually getting me a grant, a Centurial grant, and I wound up going to BCCC for a while. Still kept up the major of nursing, but it ain't last.
Well, what was it about nursing?
I just thought I could make good money.
But like, what was it that you didn't want to do it anymore?
Oh, yeah, because once they was talking about, like, wiping butts and stuff, I was like, I'm not doing that. Y'all done lost your mind. Yeah. But I was so good in school. Like, I was very, very good in math. Like, I got a 100 in statistics in college. Like, literally a 100. Like, I never failed anything. Yeah. So... and my teacher, he was so cool. He was like, you ever think about changing your major? But I just couldn't think of like what major I would do. Like now I wish I would have got into computers or, I wish I would have maybe focused more on a trade or something like that, which is odd for me to say because I do IT work now. But that's just from experience over years, But I was working at the Red Cross the entire time. Like I worked at the Red Cross for 15 years. And I literally stopped working there right before I started doing comedy. Wow. Yeah. So I did that for a long time. And, like I said, it was just, I got into a relationship, boys. They'll ruin your life. I'm telling you. And I just stopped focusing on school. I still, of course, always work, but I just stopped focusing on school when I stopped going to school. But I think that what I always kind of regretted is I wish I would have went away to school.
Where would you want to go?
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
I want to go to a HBCU.
Yeah.
Like I always wish I went to a HBCU.
But I mean, like,
and I
right
joined
there.
a sorority. Yeah, it is, but it was like it's on North Avenue. It was cool, but I don't know. I think I just wasn't, like I said, I wish I had maybe talked to like my older cousins or had some type of guidance and be like, oh girl, you should join a sorority or you should live on campus. Even if I probably would have lived on campus, I think I would have focused on school more. Because it was like during that certain time frame, me and my mother butted heads so much, I had to get out of that house. So my mission then, once I left at 19, I moved out. I still wound up going to BCCC, but bills became more important. Yeah. So now it's like I'm working overtime because I got rent, car insurance, car payment, this, that, and the other I got to pay now. So, yeah, I wish I would have went away to school, though. I always regretted that. I always tell my little cousins or, like, my friends' kids, I'm like, go away to school. Get out of Baltimore. Go away. Just experience something different.
Yeah, see something different.
Yeah. But then who knows where my life would have been. I probably would have been sitting somewhere with a rack of kids miserable.
I don't know.
Who knows? I mean, whatever was destined was destined. I feel like my life path was the way it was. I never would have thought comedy is where the lane I would have went into. I never would have thought that, but I think my life path happened the way it happened for a reason. So,
did you have creative outlets while you were working, or like did you have creative outlets while you were in school? Was there something that you were doing before comedy?
Not really. Like, you know what's so crazy? I was the entertainment at work. If you ask anybody who ever worked with me or whoever went to school with me, they will always say, they would be the ones to be like, I could so see this for you. Because I always had jokes. I always, my thing was always to make nicknames up for people. I would have everybody, like, I remember even back as far as middle school, our bus driver, his name was Lloyd, and I nicknamed him Pal, which meant punk ass Lloyd, because he got over there. And we would all get on the bus and be like, hey, pal, hey, pal. And he would say, hey. And the whole time it meant punk ass Lloyd. I hated that man. I did. He told on me, got me suspended.
Fuck pal.
Fuck pal.
Yeah, fuck pal.
Fuck pal. It's like, my man probably did.
Don't you try and come and haunt us, pal.
I know, pal. Don't you come over my house. Like, but no, yeah, so like I always had nicknames and everything, and I just had sayings, and like everybody would start using it or whatever. Like, and it would be the craziest things. Like, I remember when I was working at the Red Cross, I would always say, like, men to try to get what you have sex. I'm like, man, this boy trying to give me the virus. I would always call it give me the virus. So instead of saying, you know, had sex or whatever, I'd be like, oh, give me the virus. So like, and then so if I would come back to work over the weekend, they'd be like, Woo, did you get the virus this weekend? I'd be like, yeah, I got the virus this weekend. That's crazy to say,
that is
right?
a crazy thing to say. In a post-COVID world.
That was
in a pre-COVID world.
Yeah, that was before COVID. Craziness. And I was working at the Red Cross like when 9/11 happened. And it was crazy. It was crazy. It was off the hook. Like, we was in a panic. I was actually going to copping then too. I remember being in school, coming downstairs, and it was on a TV screen. And we did not take this shirt. We went to IHOP.
during 9/11, between the first and second plane.
Yes. Yep. No, dead ass. Like, it was after the first one. We did not take it seriously. I don't know what was wrong with us. Like, we literally was like, oh, we ain't got no more classes. Oh, let's go to IHOP. And I remember me and my homegirls, we at IHOP eating, and her mother worked for like the city morgue. So, you know, any of the city jobs, government jobs, they were off the hook or whatever. And I had to go to work later on that day. I didn't have to be to work until 4. I didn't even know how serious stuff was at work because we supply the blood. So I'm like, we go to IHOP, we eat, and they got the TV on in the back of IHOP. We looking at it a little bit. My mother calling me, her mother calling her. She's like, what the hell are y'all doing? We're like, we at IHOP. Get your ass in the house. Yeah. They was fussing at us. Like, what are y'all doing? Take this seriously. And like, I do a joke about this. I always think, you know, my mother is exaggerating and trying to make me scared. I'm like, girl, let me finish my pancake. But
Mom, it does seem like moms are exaggerating, but as I get older, I'm like, maybe they were right.
They was like, the world is really this crazy. Yeah, like, now you see it yourself, you be like, oh yeah, she was right.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy out here.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like my mother just being extra. She thinking her mother being extra, and I literally didn't realize until I got to work, because I worked at the Red Cross.
And everyone's freaking out.
It was like, once I seen like the manager, the supervisor, they on the floor, everybody's
their bosses,
packing
people
up.
you've never seen before.
Oh my God, we pack it, because I worked in a department where we would pack up the blood to ship them off to the hospital. So because we supply DMV, so they worried about DC, you know, so we shipping all of this blood to all the hospitals, and we like, it was panic, it was crazy. Like, we usually have like different stations that we worked at, all the stations was filled up, we packing ice, like, it was so crazy. And that's when I was like, oh yeah,
something serious,
we could have died.
Yeah.
And then they was nervous for us because we irradiate blood sometimes. And like whatever it is that we use in the irradiator is something that somebody could take and make something from. Yeah. So they would like we had
watching
to,
everybody.
Yeah, we literally had to like take classes and tests and all of this stuff on
Have
it.
y'all packing blood naked.
Yeah. Right. Like we had to know, like we had to go like get fingerprinted and all of this stuff in order to be able to even use the irradiator. So it was like, so they making it seem like the people gonna come and get the irradiator from us. I was like, who fighting? I'm not fighting about that irradiator. Get out of here.
Crazy.
So, yeah, I didn't realize how serious it was until then. But like I said, I always was at work and everything. I always was like the fun one. Like we have a lot of work to do, but I'm always like talking and joking and saying different stuff or whatever, and always made it like have a good, like we just would have a good time. We wouldn't even realize like 8 hours done passed or whatever. Or sometimes like I worked evening shift at that time. Overnight used to be like, you gonna stay woo for a couple of hours, just because they want to have fun with me for real. And I'm like, all right, I'll stay a couple of hours, get some overtime.
Yeah.
And I just be in there joking, and we'll be working and don't even realize the time. So it's like I always had that type of personality, but I never got into it. Now I was in a commercial when I was younger as a kid. Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots.
Mm-hmm. Toys. It was just like a picture. I'm sad, and then had no toys.
Do you remember the year? Can we find it online?
I've been looking for it. What's so crazy is it's out there because I know all the way up until probably I was like at least 30, the commercial would come on during the Christmas holiday. Somebody in my family would call me like, oh my God, I just saw you on the commercial. Oh my God, your commercial was just on. And we used to have like the poster used to be in the library downtown. And we used to have the poster, but my mother basement flooded, so she had lost it. But
Toys for Tots.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was the only other thing that I did. I did that commercial, but outside of that, I really wasn't like all the way into like the arts and stuff like that. I really wasn't until I started doing comedy. It was just random.
What pushed you into your first show?
Went to an open mic. Cleon, a comedian, he had an open mic. Shout out Cleon. Went to his open mic, and I was like, I'm funnier than them.
Yeah.
But I'm funny with my friends though, so not even thinking. And I think that's how not everybody, but a lot of people get into it. They think that they're funny, with their friends and their family, but it's totally different. Trying to be funny for strangers. But I just thought that like, oh, I'm funnier than them. And then I said something to Cleon because we played a game. Cleon liked to play games and stuff at the show. And we played the game, and I went up on the stage and played the game, and I felt comfortable out there, and I had it, and I was funny doing that. And then I was just like, I came to him and I was like, I want to do a set or whatever. And my friends was like, yeah, do it. You funny, go ahead. And he was like, all right, come back next week, do the open mic. And I was like, okay, I'll come back and do it. And I came back and I did it, and they never stopped. They never stopped. They liked me. They enjoyed me. I was like, oh, they think I'm funny. But back then, I didn't know what comedy was. When I tell y'all I cursed every other word, I was up there and thought I was moaning. I was like, motherfucker. Just cursing. I was like, girl, if you'll shut up. I got the video. It's cringy.
I think we all started off like that.
Sure. We did, with a whole bunch of curse words, because you just thought that was we grew up on like Def Comedy Jam and stuff like that. So my mother cursed like a sailor. She's a professional cursor, so it's natural to me to curse. And I just thought, I was like, yes, I'm just gonna go up here, boom, and say 1,000 curse words.
I know I talked about my dick way too much when I first started.
Okay.
Way too much.
It's even like your dick or just curse. I was just saying.
Just curse
and the
curse.
fuck. I was like, girl, if you say another curse word. I mean, I still curse now because I just like the curse, but not that much.
Talk about comedy. Talk about where it's taken you.
Okay. Now, comedy, that's my baby.
Yeah.
I'm invested. I am. I'm invested. I think comedy it changed me in ways that I think a lot of other people don't always think about it, but I think about, like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't like stuff to be difficult. Like, if something is difficult or I don't feel like doing some shit, I'm just not going to do it. And I'll just be like, I quit. I'll tap out in a minute. But with comedy, I have pushed myself outside of that. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I might have plans and it start raining. And I'll be like, shit, I ain't going.
Fuck that.
It's raining. I ain't going.
Yeah.
But with comedy, you can't do. You got a show. You better take your ass out there in the rain, sleet, snow. You gonna still go if they don't cancel it. Now, sometimes you be hoping they cancel, especially with the snow. I'd be like, please cancel this shit because I don't feel like it. But if they don't, you still go, and it just pushed me outside my comfort zone and pushed me to not always. And I feel like it made me change that in regular life too, like not just when it came to comedy. Like, it made me change that in regular life too. Like, no, you said you was going to do this. Like, go ahead and do it. You said you was going to do it. Get up and do what you got to do. Take care of what you got to take care of. So I think it pushed me to not be in my comfort zone so much anymore and just push myself to do things. And like, I love that. I think it's so crazy now because I think about when I first started doing comedy, and like a dream for me was to be touring and traveling and going to other states, because just to experience other states, like I just always wanted to travel. And it's like, I'm actually doing it.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes you be so busy focusing on the next step and where you want to be at next that you don't enjoy the present moment. And I had a minute where I had to think about it. I'm like, girl, you wanted to do this part right here, and you're doing this part, even though you want more, but you're doing this part right now. Like, you done been some places, you done traveled some places. I did comedy in Jamaica.
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Chihuahua be funny.
Okay. I had all the boyfriends. You know, they like Madam Fix in Jamaica now. Oh, they thought I was the Beyonce of Jamaica. You can tell me shit.
Talk about being on tour. Some of the places that you've been.
Salt Lake City, Utah is always a place I like to tell people about, because people be like, you went to Salt Lake City, Utah? I went as me.
Yeah.
Like, ghetto Baltimore West Side girl. Yeah. To Salt Lake City, Utah, and they enjoyed me. Like, I actually been twice. I've done it more than once. Like, the guy brought me back again because they enjoyed me so much the first time. Shout out to Ern Wesley. And it's so crazy. I met him in Philly. And you know how you meet some comedians sometimes and they be like, yeah, you know, I'm going to hit you up and bring you out wherever they from or whatever. You'll never hear from their ass again until you just so happen to be out there on your own or whatever. Be like, yeah, surprise, surprise, nigga, I'm in Salt Lake. So, but he really, like, reached out and brought me out there, even, you know, asked me for suggestions of, you know, other people, other girls and stuff like that. Ray Diva, shout out to her. She went one time. Me and her went together. The second time I went, but yeah, it was dope. Like, he got me out there. But yeah, touring is great. Like, I love it. I love going to different places. Chicago, one of my favorite cities. I love Chicago. Don't you love Chicago?
I love Chicago.
First of all, food, fire.
Yeah.
Let's start there. The city is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Downtown, the city or whatever. I love Chicago. Chicago is one of my favorite cities to go to. Yeah. And do comedy and to just visit and be at.
They always treat you well in Chicago.
Look, I said in the summertime.
Yeah.
It's pretty in the winter.
The winter's cool. It's like -20.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even that. It was just like
it got that wind chill.
Yeah, I got down to like 17, and I had a hybrid, and like my car wouldn't even start. It was so cold.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it was like froze my battery.
Oh my goodness! See, that's how I went, and I think I've never went like dead winter. I think I maybe went in. It could have been October. or something like that. It was cold then, though. It was cold then because I know it could get even colder.
It's cold.
Yeah, it can get even colder. And then, you know, I tour right now with Dern Fleet. Shout out to Dern. That's my work husband. Hey. But yes, and it's a joy traveling with somebody that you also enjoy outside of comedy. Like, that's, at this point, we've built a friendship.
Yeah.
But originally, you know, people always be like, how did y'all meet? You know, same as all of us, open mics and stuff.
At the office.
Yeah, at the office. Like, you know, open mics and stuff like that. But he followed me, and that's what it was. Like, he saw that I was going places, like going to Utah and stuff like that. And he was like, well, shoot, would you mind traveling with me to do comedy? I was like, absolutely. Like, this is one of the things I wanted to do. So he was like, okay, come on, let's go. And we've been doing it for, about 3-4 years now, on and off. Dope. You know, and just going to so many different places and doing it, and it's so dope. And it's different because, like, I'm and that's the whole thing with comedy. It's always some new shit. So now I'm trying to figure out my footing on social media. Like, what's going to be my lane? What I want to show to I want to show up authentic, but I also want to figure out what my lane is. So it's like I got numbers, but that's like, my numbers are like genuine numbers. Like, they literally from traveling and having people follow me after they see me perform after the show. But it's like, I do want to build up my, now you need that social media presence. You have to have it, because that is even how you can get the people to come out. Because at this point,
it's just nice to have your community. It's nice to cultivate your community, because you're showcasing yourself. You're talking about the things that are on your mind, the things that you've gone through.
Right.
So to build a community of people around you that support that, it's like, why wouldn't you want to?
Why wouldn't you want to? I think that is wonderful, and that's such a good thing. Like, and luckily, I have been in a space where I'm with a person or a headliner who has a nice community. Like, they are welcoming, you know. Like, so, and they always be like, "Oh no, I love Woo too," and like, even like, he'll say now, he's like, when I put stuff out, they be like, "Is Woo Woo coming with you? Is she coming? I want her to come back. I like her. She was funny." So it's great, but I definitely want to build my own community, like you said. So like, that's just what I'm trying to focus on. But I'm like, it's like, it's so difficult sometimes. I feel like I know I want to be true and authentic to myself or whatever, but it's just like, you know, either they want you to be sexual or goofy, and I'm not neither one of them.
Right.
You know, I'm just real. You know, like, it's certain goofy shit that I'm just not going to do, and I don't want to do. And then it's certain sexual stuff that I'm not going to do, and I don't want to do to put out there on the internet. So it's just like, I gotta find my lane that's in between the two, because that's what entertain people these days. Right. They like goofy shit.
What the algorithm pushes.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's room for authentic you.
Absolutely.
The internet's a big place.
It's such a big place. It's such a big place, and it's going to be, you know, I'm gonna find my tribe for sure. So yeah, I think that's my focus now. That's definitely my focus now. My focus is definitely just building my own thing, building my own community, my own tribe, and just putting that out there on the internet, you know, to help me with my numbers and touring and stuff like that. I'm never going to not want to tour and be on the stage. So, like, that's my thing.
What else? Like, you're writing specials. You got any specials in the works?
Yes, I do. And you know what's crazy? I had this name for so long, but Unstable Creature. I get it from Baby Boy, because he was like, I'm not gonna call y'all bitches, I'm gonna call y'all unstable creatures. Yeah, so like, that's where the inspiration come from. But unstable creature, you know, just thinking, just women, and just, you know, the ups and downs of being a woman and navigating through this entertainment world and the world in general, or whatever. Like, that's what I want the topic to be, and what I want it to be about. But I got the name. I just gotta get all of the rest of the stuff,
working it
all the rest of the stuff together. But yeah, that's definitely something I want to do, and that's something that's in the works or whatever. I'm in the process of trying to build a new set and new jokes so that I can do a special and retire the old stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the process that I'm in right now, which is going good. It's working. You know, like long as you live in life, you gonna have something to talk about and joke about, because it's gonna be experiences and stuff happening. So I just ready to put it out there for everybody to see, or who haven't seen it yet, and then retire it and move on to, you know, something else. And a new story. But yeah, I'm loving it though. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, right now I'm just, like I said, I'm in a space of touring, of course, still, but I'm also in a space of trying to build my tribe, build my community, my online presence. TikTok hate me.
Do they?
They do.
They're not pushing your stuff?
I be trying. I can't get over the 300s. And then once you start looking at, then once you do that, you'll start getting all these videos on your algorithm of, are you stuck in between those 300 and 500s? I'll be like, yeah,
well,
bitch.
you know I am. That's why you're sending me these videos.
Right. And then you still ain't telling me nothing to help me. You telling me about what the fuck you did. Yeah. You know, but I'll be like, I don't know if this is helpful.
Do you go live on there?
No, I haven't done that yet. I need to start.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
I tried it. I'm like, I feel like I'm not really a yapper, you know? Like, I don't just be talking.
Just to talk.
I mean, sometimes, but like that's not really me. I just I'm like pensive. I sit and think about shit. I mean, like I'll play music on there. I might like make some beats or something on there.
Okay. Well, people be interested in stuff like that.
They sometimes, but I don't want to give away material either. It's like sometimes you find it though, right?
Yeah.
Like just in conversation, like it's like, oh, that's something I'm gonna write down. But I feel like, I don't want to lean on material, and I also don't want to give stuff away. Yeah.
So I tried Bigo Live. Have you heard of that? So it's basically like a live app or whatever, and I had found out about it. So they was like, oh, you can make money off of here. You know, you go on here. That shit is weird. I was like, oh God, I'm an old lady, because why is this weird to me? Like, so you go on there. All you could do is do live. Like, and it's not really like you can put posts up and stuff like that. You just have your pictures up there. So it's like you find yourself in a spot between people trying to do it to you. Weird. Or, or it'd be people from other countries, because it's like other countries, everything. You be talking to people. Every time I'm on there, I wind up on there with some Africans. They love me. But yeah, I'll be on there. But I've tried it. So when they was like, well, the way that you can start making money, you can start doing this, you have to do this thing. It's called PK. So, and don't even ask me what the P or the K stand for. I don't know. So basically, you're on there, another person comes on, and the game is, or whatever is, you both stay on there and people join, and they'll send you like, kind of like how TikTok have like the little emojis or different stuff they send to you or whatever, and whoever get the most but you have to stay on there for 5 minutes. That's the max time the minimum amount of time you gotta stay on there. You can stay past 5. The minimum amount is 5 minutes, and it's just you and the person. So they was, so people were telling me like, oh yeah, so you can, somebody has to like authorize you or something to be able to be a person who runs a live, and you can bring other people in. I did all of that part. But when it came to this, they kept on saying, oh, you got to do these PKs. I don't like them. They're weird. It's like you and a person, and a person that come on there, and sometimes they're just sitting there, and y'all just sitting there. You're not talking or nothing. You're both just sitting there and looking at each other. I was like, it was only one time I had one that I was like, well, at least this was entertainment. The guy was playing a guitar, so he was sitting there playing a guitar. But I was like, this nigga going to beat though, because I ain't doing nothing. I need to do something.
Had to sing to what he was playing.
Yeah, he was playing the guitar, and the little stuff came up, and then you stay on there for 5 minutes, and it'll say like. But every time I've done it, whoever stayed on there for like 5 minutes, they like it's a draw. Like one day, it was a guy. He was just like playing music and walking to the store. You can't drive while you on there. If you drive while you on there, they like ding you for it. If they know you in a car and you driving and you filming, they'll ding you for it. And no kids are allowed. You can't have kids in the video or nothing either too, which is good because people nasty.
How does that translate to
money?
I
still don't know. That's what I'm saying. I tried to figure it out. You get these things like these stars and these diamonds or something, and I don't know.
TikTok seems cool because like you post stuff, even if it's 300 people, it's not like your 300 Facebook friends. It's 300 people that have never seen you.
Right, that's true.
Which is cool. And then if they go to your profile, they can check out your
stuff.
YouTube, your Instagram. So like it's possible to like convert views into community
some
fans,
type of money
like,
or
right?
community fans, yeah. So yeah, I've been trying with TikTok. I'd be like, what y'all want me to do? What, dance?
Do some dances. I'll do some dance. I've been stretching and shit. I've been doing yoga. I used to dance.
Yes.
I was on a dance crew back in the day.
Let's do this a TikTok.
Yeah.
It's one I've been wanting to do, that one where they go like this and then they go, hi. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'll learn to dance. I'll learn to dance with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to do that TikTok before we leave.
Yeah.
Are you in?
Nope.
You gotta be in.
Yeah.
No, you gotta be in.
Yeah,
Come on, we are doing this TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, but definitely just try and get my social media up. That's my mission right now. That's my next step. Movies. I've been doing movies. I have been doing movies. So I love doing the movies.
You're acting, writing?
Acting.
Word.
Yeah. I got a movie. The wife that didn't know who she married.
Hey.
I'm the main character.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Alvin Gray.
Yo.
My boy. Yes, Alvin Gray made the movie. It's the story about the lady on TikTok.
Yeah.
Risa Tisa.
I'm
Risa Tisa. Baltimore version. You got to check it out.
That's dope.
Yeah, so it's on YouTube because first of all, we got so much recognition for this movie. Like just from the Alvin know how to put a trailer out.
Yeah.
That when you see the trailer, you be like, oh, what is this? It makes you want to watch it. He done made a movie about the girl who got the glue stuck in her hair. If you look at that trailer, you going to want to watch. Like, at first, you're going to be like, I want to see no movie about the lady with the glue in her hair. I got a cameo in that deal, so watch it. Yeah. But look, but he put a trailer out, and you be like, no, I'm going to watch this. Right. It's so interesting. So he put the trailer out. Mind you, after the story blew up, we did the movie with only in 5 days. And it was like the week after it had blew up. So it was still buzzing. Yeah. And we put the trailer out and it went crazy. Yeah. Like it was all over everything. Jess Hilarious talked about it on the Breakfast Club. She shouted me out. And everything, like it went crazy. So just that. So he did a live premiere on YouTube. The numbers was so crazy on YouTube because he was going to take it down, but he left it on there. So I think it's on Amazon, but he put it on Tubi. It went crazy. First day, they made him take it down. Because she want to make her own movie. Yeah. She's supposed to be doing her own movie about it. So I think she signed to like an agency or whatever. But even like on TikTok, the preview went crazy. Yeah. And she came underneath it and commented on it and was like, I didn't sign off on this or whatever. Yeah. Like, girl, everybody been a silly hoe before. They ain't got your story. But yeah, she said, I didn't approve this or whatever. Yeah. But the guy who was about, the guy or whatever, he was on TikTok and he came out and did a video and he was like, oh yeah, I saw the movie. It was good. He's still lying. Talk about they sent me the movie. We ain't send you that damn movie. You lying, but whatever. But he said, I saw it. It was pretty good. He said it was good. Like, it went crazy. Like, everybody enjoyed the movie, but it's like one of them, and they just kept calling it. First of all, they didn't even give Alvin credit. Better yet, me credit for the movie. They kept on saying it was a Tubi movie. They were like, oh, not Tubi came out with a movie about Risa Tisa.
Right.
Like, it ain't even on Tubi.
Right.
But like, I think now, we at least at about 500,000 on YouTube. Yeah, it went crazy.
But I could definitely understand why that would be like a headline. Like Tubi made this, like, because Tubi already has this thing about it that everybody recognizes, right? So to say, oh, they made there's a movie on there about this person, it's like, oh, I gotta go see what the fuck that's about.
Yeah. So it was on everything. Like, BT had it on their website. What else? Complex. Like, everything. And I'm like, oh, and it's the picture of me, like, in the movie. Like, but yeah, it went crazy, but not crazy enough.
Right.
But not crazy enough to where as though they can associate that with me.
Right.
It's just not the two not linking together.
Right.
That's where the issue come in. But because I have even told people, I'm like, oh yeah, I got a movie. And I'm like, oh my God, I saw that movie. Or some people will see me and they be like I seen a girl one day, she was like, Risa Tisa. I was like, not Risa Tisa. Because of course we changed the names and it's Baltimore based, so it's still like about Baltimore. But it actually turned out to be a really good movie.
Yeah. That whole Natty Bow.
Okay.
Right.
And it's funny too. It's wound up being, and it wasn't supposed to be funny. We was dead ass serious. But it was funny though. It wound up being funny though, because the guy lies so much. Yeah. So, and then the whole time he was drinking a Powerade. That's something that Alvin does in his movies. He'll have somebody do something that's distinctive, and it happened throughout the whole entire movie. So every time he lied, he was taking a sip of that Powerade, like every time. Oh my gosh! But yeah, it was dope though. It was dope. It was a dope experience, and even with Alvin, I've done like small parts in a lot of other of his movies, but that's the one I'm the main, because he did the movie about Diddy. I'm in that with my ass out too. Okay. It's a Diddy movie. Okay.
You oiled up with your ass out.
Yes. Okay. He made it like a thriller though. So he made it like American Psycho, but it's called African American Psycho Hip Hop Edition. And it's about Diddy. What else? He did the movie about the lady who pretended she got kidnapped. And it's just the names of the movies supposed to be so crazy, because the name of that movie is like The Nurse Who Saw the Baby on the Side of the Highway.
That's amazing.
My movie is called The Wife Who Didn't Know Who She Married.
Right.
Then what's the other one? Oh, the rapper that got shot in the head, about Megan Thee Stallion. He did that movie. So yeah, it be the names of the movies that be off the hook. But yeah, so I'm in a lot of Alvin movies. So that's my boy.
That's what's up.
Sounds like he pumping them out too,
right?
Pretty
regularly.
Oh
yeah, he be pumping them. Like I said, he just did the preview. I got a small part, so I'm playing basically Risa Tisa in the movie about the lady who got the glue stuck in her hair. So
it's a crossover. It's like the universe.
Yeah, the universe crossover.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so
that's amazing.
So because they made a movie about it because it's about her dating life or whatever. So, but
Risa Tisa and that lady do exist in the same universe.
In the same universe. So but
right.
she wound up going on a date with the lying guy, and I pop up like, oh no, don't date this nigga, he lies. So yeah, it's just like a little cameo.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I like that.
Yeah, so definitely movies. I'm in there with it. I'm enjoying doing the movies. Tyler Perry, hit me up, yo.
Yeah,
you know you need me.
Hey sister, I got this movie. I've been working on my Tyler Perry.
Right.
I lost my camera. If anybody.
Yes.
What's next for you?
Movies for sure.
More movies.
Definitely. I want to do movies. I want to do shows. I actually have an idea. I might have to holler the show about that. Something like a podcast, but an idea that I want to put into raps. Which is still a show more of me, but I feel like this may be something that I can use as my lane for social media. But yeah, I'm definitely want to work on social media more. And this continuing the tour. I'm supposed to go to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
In October.
Vegas is fun.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. I'm doing Jimmy Kimmel.
Word.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel Club. So 2 days there. So that's gonna be dope.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm excited about that. Pittsburgh, Detroit. That's what I got coming up. Local stuff. You know, when I'm home, I'm always still trying to do whatever, working. You know, I'll do a show. I was in Frederick last weekend. Did a show. So yeah.
Cellar Door.
No, I actually did it. I don't know if you know Big Chuck. Chuck. He throws shows out there. Retired drug dealer. I don't know. You know how they do. Throw shows.
The money's good.
Yeah, the money is good. He makes sure he pays me, and so that's why I know it's legit. So he always hit me up when he got something going on. It was like one of them elk lodges. It was like a lodge. Yeah, so it was cool though. It was like a all you can, like for the people it was a cool deal because they got the comedy show and. It was like all you could eat like seafood. They had like snow crab legs and shrimp and like, you know, food and stuff, all you can eat or whatever. So it was dope.
So
yeah.
Made me hungry just thinking about it.
Right,
I know, right? I was like, damn, I could go for them snow crab legs.
Right.
It was good.
Valence, before we take a break, you got any questions, any closing thoughts?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, like, you know, I'm so happy to learn so much about you.
Yeah.
I've seen you around for plenty of years.
Yes.
Never really sat down, had like conversation.
Combo, right.
So
it's a part of the reason I wanted to start this show is like I've known so many people for like over 10 years, like it's like, and I don't know anything about anyone.
Right,
it's
you
like,
know them.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to really get to know you.
Yes, I appreciate that. It is.
And I wish you the best of luck in your acting career.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we got some stuff for you for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm so down.
Yeah, we're working on some stuff.
I'm so down. Like I'm trying to really like. Because I didn't realize how good I was going to be at it until I did the movie. Like, y'all got to watch the movie. But I was like, okay, I'm good at this. Like,
I already know.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
I've seen you perform.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm in this. So, yeah, now it's just like, yeah, I'm definitely in it. I definitely want to, like, go down that lane all the way. Movie.
Well, I mean, could you just, you know, while I guess plugging, like, your social medias, can you also just tell people where to find
the movie,
everything.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as you're ready.
Oh, do it now.
To your camera.
Right here.
Yeah.
I'm looking the right way. Okay. All right, it's your girl Woo the comedian, and you can find me on Instagram at woo WOOWOO _ the comedian, Facebook Danielle Wooten, TikTok Woo the comedian as well. Also, you can see my movie, my first feature film where I am the main actress. It's currently on YouTube. It's called The Wife Who Didn't Know Who She Married, 910 Productions. And if you go on Tubi and just look up Alvin Gray, I'm probably in like at least a little cameo in most of the movies on there that's his. So a lot of his movies. I'm also in a movie called Flood that was made by Desi Alexander from Baltimore. Shout out to him.
Shout out Desi Alexander.
Yes, so I'm also in that movie as well. So yeah, you can catch me in a couple of films. Catch me on social media. Woo the comedian. WOOWOO _ the comedian. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
had a good time.
Yeah, let's take a break and then let's do Life Right Now. This has been Life Thus Far. Thank you.
Life Thus Far. I like that name.
Thank you.
Sludge